Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to this edition of East Coast Kelly's. And you know, it is cold. We have had an ice snow event here in eastern North Carolina this past weekend. We had about a ½ inch of ice. All during our cook today, you're probably going to hear things dripping and me slipping or maybe even fussing. And I'm still getting over my cough and my cold, so if you hear me cough, guys, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, the sickness hit me too. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for following me on all the different social mediums. We're really starting to blow up on our Instagram and our Facebook and even our YouTube. Our YouTube is starting to get a lot of likes, and that's why and where you're at. So stop what you're doing right now and do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. And also, if you would, hit the like, because by giving us a like right now, you're helping other folks see our content too. You know, we have close to 30,000 followers on TikTok, and if you're not following us there, please do that. We would just love to have you kind of come along on that journey too. Speaking of things that we love, tonight is all about a famous big store brand Copycat rice bowl. And as we get to cooking, you'll see all about it. We're gonna do chicken, steak, and shrimp, all on that cilantro lime rice, paired up with some pineapple corn salsa. Man, it's gonna be something good to eat. Faith, family, and food right here at the East Coast Kelly's. Let's get down to groceries. Boom! Okay, for those who are asking how we made this pineapple salsa, it's really simple. It's 1 can of corn drained, 1 can of black beans drained and rinsed, about a ½ of a can of chunky pineapples, half of a diced purple onion, some Trader Joe's chili lime ranch, cilantro, and some coarse salt. Mix it up, let it chill in the fridge for a little while, and you've got some delicious salsa. Now how about that cilantro lime rice that you find at the big box store? We'll cook your rice just like normal on the stove. I like a little chicken broth. Add a splash of olive oil, a splash of lime juice. I've got about 6 servings here. And then I also add a little splash of lime juice and that cilantro. You see about how much I've got there. Probably about a quarter of a cup. Just eyeballing it. Mix it all together and it's ready to go. Now, let's get out to the grill and get to cooking what goes on top. Okay guys, we've got our griddle nice and warm. Let's get started. We're gonna put down some tri-color peppers and some purple onions. We've got that nice smoke on our griddle. We've got our oil spread out. Let's get this started. We're just going to give these a stir. Welcome to the cook, Jackson. All right, I know this looks like I'm going budget, but today when we went to the store, there was absolutely no chicken and no steak to be had in stock. Like I mentioned before, we had this little ice event around here, but also with all the COVID stuff that's going on, it's really got things in short supply. But last night we made chicken quesadillas with these, and they were next level. So in a pinch, we'll use them, and we're gonna kick them up a notch with some of that Unkies seasoning that we've come to love. So on low, on both sides, let's see how this turns out. Like I mentioned, we're gonna kick this up and we're gonna use some of the Coastal Cajun seasoning. We're gonna put it on our chicken and our steak. This stuff is really packed in there. So I know it looks like I'm putting a lot, but I'm really not. And then next, on our vegetables, we're gonna use some of this Elizabeth salt. It's an all-purpose seasoning, and it's really good. Next, we're just gonna take our chopper and start chopping these up into nice bite-sized pieces. And again, all we're trying to do here is just reheat it. All right, we got everything. All right, we got everything nice and cooked. We've got our steak over here cooling on this side, our chicken back on this side, and our peppers and onions up here on the front. Now, we're gonna throw down in the middle, we've got our heat turned up, some shrimp. These won't take long at all. And to kick everything up a little notch, just because I don't want to sit for too long, we're going to throw some lime juice on our chicken, our vegetables, and our steak. Now let's throw down some butter. A little more avocado oil. Let's put down these shrimp. These won't take long at all. Little coastal Cajun. And again, just a little lime juice. All right, we're pulling up just the last bit of our food and putting it in our containers to go inside and assemble our bowls. All right, let's plate this up. We've got a nice helping of our cilantro lime rice, some of our pineapple black bean corn salsa. I'm gonna layer that on top. Put a little bit of our peppers and onions, our chicken, our steak, and our shrimp on top. And so I want you to do me a favor, drop a comment. I'm sorry about the lighting here on this one, but what is one of your favorite toppings on it? Do you like cheese, sour cream? Maybe there's something else that's at that big store, that big fast food restaurant that you really like to add to yours. There's all different kinds of things that folks like. Maybe it's an avocado lime ranch, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Why don't you tell us exactly what it is that you like? We added some mozzarella and some pepper jack cheese and a dollop of sour cream to finish ours off, and we had plenty of leftovers for the rest of this week. Nothing like leftovers to make your cook that much more worth it. Definitely got a high score here at the Kelly house. I'm going to say it averaged 8.5 out of 10. We'll take it, especially with a group of picky boys. Would you mind if I put in a selfless plug and just ask you to make sure that you like this video and that you've subscribed and that you ring that notification bell too? It means a lot to us to let us know that folks like this type of stuff that we're cooking. And if you don't like what we're cooking, drop a comment and let us know what you'd like to see us cook. We try to make things that are helpful and useful for the whole family. So, as always, remember here at the East Coast Kellys, it's about faith, family, and food. Enjoy, guys. Be well.